It has taken 2.5 years, but Bradford City finally have two first-team professional goalkeepers. Joe Hilton has joined the club from Championship side Blackburn Rovers for an undisclosed fee, and today's video we're going to talk about everything regarding this transfer. If you do want to enjoy, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Check out the two previous deadline day videos as well from today if you haven't already, and let's get into it. We obviously had the news very early this morning about Romney Critchlow's return to Bradford City. Then it was a large period of silence. We then got the news about Oliver's departure, and just had to basically finish that video, Bradford City tweeted today at 6:30 PM saying, "We are delighted to announce the signing of goalkeeper Joe Hilton from Blackburn Rovers for an undisclosed fee." The article does then read, "Hilton strengthens keeper ranks. Bradford City AFC is delighted to announce the signing of goalkeeper Joe Hilton from Blackburn Rovers for an undisclosed fee. The 25-year-old joins on an initial 18-month deal with an option of a further year. The shotstopper was part of the Everton under-23 side that clinched both the Premier League 2 Division 1 and Premier League Cup titles in 2018-19. That was a long time ago. That when Bradford City got relegated into League 2. He has trained alongside former Bantam Jordan Pickford at the Toffees and was part of several Premier League matchday squads. Hilton joined Blackburn in 2019 and has had loan spells at Fleetwood Town and Macclesfield, as well as Ross County and Hamilton Academical north of the border, obviously up in Scotland. After completing the move, Hilton said, "I am really excited. It is a massive club and this is a great opportunity. I cannot wait to get started. The club deserves to be higher than it is. I am ready to help push on and hopefully get promotion." City boss Graham Alexander added, "We are very pleased to add Joe to our goalkeeping options. He's a young player with great potential and a profile that fits in perfectly with our other keepers. I assume in terms of the profile, in terms of how tall that they are. Joe will wear the number 25 shirt with the Bantams and will be sponsored by Keebury Fire and Security. The move is subject to the relevant EFL clearances. A goalkeeper wearing number 25, absolutely walk. It should be 1, 13 or 30. I think we've got the number 30 shirt free. I could be wrong, but a goalkeeper wearing 25, absolutely cannot get on board with that disgusting stuff." Obviously, with him signing up from another club, Blackburn tweeted today at 6:32 PM saying, "Goalkeeper Joe Hilton has completed a permanent move to League 2 side Bradford City for an undisclosed fee. We would like to thank Joe for his service to the club and we wish him well in his future career." I would read the article, but well, they've just made me look a right mug there. When I was preparing for this video, I was getting the error 404 message, and now it's just popped up. Of course that would happen, wouldn't it? "Joe joins the Bantams" is how the article does read. "Goalkeeper Joe Hilton has completed a permanent move to League 2 side Bradford City for an undisclosed fee. The 25-year-old stopper joined Rovers from Everton in July 2019 and made one senior appearance for the club, starting in the 4-3 Carabao Cup victory over Walsall at Ewood Park in August 2023. He also had loan spells with Fleetwood Town, Ross County, Hamilton Academical and Macclesfield. Rovers would like to thank Joe for his service to the club and we wish him well in his future career." Before we do go any further though with today's video, don't forget to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Can we try and hit 200 likes on today's video? That would be massively appreciated, and don't forget to get your thoughts in down in the comment section down below. My thoughts on this news, I can't really tell you in all honesty because I've never seen him play, I've never even heard of him, and the fact he's only made one senior appearance in like 7 years for Blackburn isn't ideal, but he's 25 years of age. I think that's a really good age for us to be recruiting in. It's a bit younger in terms of a goalkeeper. They normally traditionally only peak around 27, 28 and can go on to play until they're 40. Look at Colin Doyle, he's nearly 40 in the summer, but I think it's very important that we got another body in that position, because Sam Walker, while recently has been better, I think for the large part this season has been very poor, has cost us a lot of points so far this season, has had a number of errors which have led directly to goals, a number of goals which he should have done a lot better with in my opinion. So Hilton's going to come in, provide some real competition with Sam Walker, and I would expect him to play tomorrow against Rotherham, as obviously he's not going to be cup tie for that because Blackburn are not in the EFL trophy. We've seen Colin Doyle play in the group stage matches, then I think Sam Walker played against Aston Villa as well, so I would expect Joe Hilton to play tomorrow, and then Alexander's got a big decision on Saturday. Does he stick with Sam Walker or does he give his new goalkeeper an opportunity in the league as well? And I think whoever starts on Saturday, there's obviously now a bit of pressure in there and a bit of competition, which I think is very important for Bradford City, because we've not had that over the last couple of years, with us having as 37, then 38, then 39-year-old goalkeeping coach as our backup goalkeeper. I think it's very important that we have more bodies in there. What does this now mean though for Zach Hady? Will he potentially go out on loan to a non-league side? Because obviously the club think clearly very highly of Zach Hady, so I guess there's a lot of spinning plates at this moment in time, and still a lot of time left in this transfer window. But if Hady used to go out to non-league, then that doesn't necessarily have to be done today. There's not really much for us to go through in terms of his statistics. This is normally one of the bigger parts of the video, but he's played 3 times in the Premier League 2 Division 1, where he conceded 9 goals in 3 matches, which obviously isn't amazing. Obviously, his appearance in the EFL Cup as well with Walsall, he conceded the 3 goals in that game. So as long as he doesn't concede 3 tomorrow, if he does play, there's promising signs then. I think the fact that we've paid money for a goalkeeper, he's not just going to come in and sit on the bench, because there's plenty of free agent goalkeepers. And I mean, Colin Doyle doesn't do an awful job. He's not good enough for me, but the fact we've paid a fee for him would tell me that he's going to come in to be Bradford City's number 1, and it's an 18-month contract with the option of a further year, so we're protecting ourselves by not giving him a stupidly ridiculous contract, but then protecting ourselves further by having that option for a further year, where if he does do very well, we can obviously have him around for a bit longer. If he does well, it's essentially a 2.5-year contract. And if we have a look then at how Bradford City's squad is now lining up for the 2024-25 campaign, the reason why they've not done a match preview yet over on More SHD is because I don't know what players are going to be here, what players aren't going to be here by the time that deadline day it does slam shut, so it looked like it'll be a 1 AM, 2 AM upload for the match preview. But in terms of our squad, the goalkeeping department is now looking at very strong in my opinion. I've put Joe Hilton in the number 1 spot because I think he'll come in, and I do think he will be Bradford City's number 1. How long it'll take him to break into the side, I'm not so sure. 6'6", so obviously similar sort of profile to your Sam Walkers, your Colin Doyles. From what I've seen from Blackburn fans, obviously they've not really seen much of him, but he seems to command his box very well. He's not really a puncher, he's a bit more of a catcher, which I think is important, because Sam Walker traditionally he is glued to his goal line quite a lot. So I do think from that point of view, as long as Hilton comes out even 50% more than what Sam Walker does, the fans are going to be a little bit less frustrated than what I think there is a bit of a growing frustration with Sam Walker. And will it be Super Joe Hilton in goal coming very soon? In terms of further incomings then, obviously Teo Adaramola is the strong link at the moment to join on loan from Crystal Palace in that left wing back department. He's had a few other failed loan spells really in the EFL, but dropping down to League 2, surely it's going to be good enough for him. It sounds like he's a bit of a pacey left wing back who's not great defensively, so sounds very similar to Tyreek Wright, but I still definitely do believe we need a striker. According to Simon Parker, it's not really something that the club are looking at working on at this moment in time, which concerns me. I'm not going to lie, having only Mellon and Kavanagh as your fit strikers for the remainder of this season, while obviously it's worked in the last couple of weeks, it does concern me. Yes, we've had goals from midfield, but if just getting a guaranteed goal scorer in, I think would guarantee us promotion, in all honesty. Like I mentioned earlier then, I can't really give you too much more insight on this new signing because I've never seen him play, I've never heard of him, but I like the fact that he's 25 years of age. I like the fact we've paid a fee for him. I don't think the fee will be any more than 50 grand. I don't know how much longer he had left on his contract with Blackburn, but they were clearly happy to let him go, and I don't think he was ever really going to play for them this season, so I don't see that transfer fee being a lot of money, potentially more in the sell-on, but goalkeepers never really hold much value. The fact we got, was it 150, 200 grand for Harry Lewis was incredible, and you look at how his career's gone since then, so fingers crossed Joe Hilton proves to be a very good signing for us, obviously taking the number of Joe Adams from the first half of the season. Still business to be done, still more videos to be coming on the channel. I've already done one about Romany Critchlow's arrival and Verdane Oliver's departure today, so make sure to go check them videos out if you haven't already. I envisage today being a very late night, so a like and subscription would be massively appreciated. 150 likes would be okay, but let's go for 200 on today's video, and don't forget to get your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all very soon for another signing.